The Quran mentions Prophet Sulaiman, peace be upon him, in many places. Prophet Sulaiman, peace be upon him, was the son of Prophet Dawood, peace be upon him. Allah granted prophethood to both father and son. Allah gave Prophet Sulaiman, peace be upon him, a kingdom unlike any that has ever been given to anyone else, because Prophet Sulaiman, peace be upon him, himself prayed to Allah, "O Allah, grant me such a kingdom that no one after me will deserve." Then Allah placed the wind under Prophet Sulaiman, peace be upon him's command. Wherever he wished, the wind would carry him gently there. He could cover journeys of months within minutes. Allah also granted him control over the Jinn. By his command, the Jinn built high structures and dove into the seas to bring out diamonds, jewels, pearls, and other treasures. Tasks beyond human strength were done through the Jinn. Any Jinn who disobeyed and caused trouble were chained and imprisoned. One special trait of Prophet Sulaiman, peace be upon him, was that he could understand the language of animals and birds. This is mentioned in Surah An-Naml. One day, his armies, made up of jinn, humans, and birds, were gathered before him. When they reached a valley of ants, an ant said, "Go into your homes, lest Sulaiman and his army crush you unknowingly." Allah let Prophet Sulaiman, peace be upon him, hear the words of that tiny ant. He smiled and laughed, and he prayed, "My Lord, enable me to be grateful for your favors which you have bestowed upon me and my parents, and to do righteous deeds that please you, and admit me by your mercy among your righteous servants." Allah gave Prophet Sulaiman, peace be upon him, great wisdom and the ability to judge fairly. Once, 2 women brought a dispute to Prophet Dawood, peace be upon him. Each had a child. A wolf attacked and ate the older woman's child. She was clever and seized the younger woman's child, claiming it was hers. Prophet Dawood, peace be upon him, saw the baby with the older woman and ruled in her favor. Prophet Sulaiman, peace be upon him, asked permission and said, "May I decide this case?" Prophet Dawood, peace be upon him, allowed him. Prophet Sulaiman, peace be upon him, took the child in his hands, drew a sword, and said to both women, "I will cut the child into 2 pieces and divide him equally between you." The older woman said, "All right." But the younger woman cried out in motherly love and said, "Please let the child live and give him to her." Hearing this, Prophet Sulaiman, peace be upon him, declared, "She is the real mother, because she could not bear to see her child harmed." So the child was returned to his true mother. One day, Prophet Sulaiman, peace be upon him, was checking on the birds. When he noticed the hoopoe, Hudhud, was absent, he said, "What is the matter that I do not see the hoopoe? Is he truly absent? I will surely punish him severely unless he brings me a clear excuse." Soon, the hoopoe arrived and said, "I have brought you news you do not know. I went to Saba. I saw that a woman rules over them. She has been given something of everything, and she has a magnificent throne. I found her and her people prostrating to the sun instead of Allah. Satan has led them away from the right path." The hoopoe was a bird that could detect places where water lay beneath dry land. It would show Prophet Sulaiman, peace be upon him, where water was, and then he would have the jinn extract it. When Prophet Sulaiman, peace be upon him, heard this, he said, "We will soon see whether you are truthful. Take this letter of mine and deliver it to them, then return and see what reply they give." He wrote a letter and gave it to the hoopoe. The Hoopoe dropped it before Queen Bilqis and sat on a wall nearby. After reading it, Queen Bilqis said, "O leaders, a noble letter has been delivered to me. It is from Sulaiman, and it begins in the name of Allah, the most merciful, the most compassionate. It says, 'Do not act arrogantly, and come to me in submission.'" Queen Bilqis said, "O my leaders, advise me in this matter. I do not decide anything without your counsel." They replied, "We are strong and fierce in battle. The decision is yours. Command us as you wish." She said, "When kings enter a city, they ruin it and humiliate its honored people. And these people will do the same. I will send them a gift, and then I will see what response the messengers bring back." She wanted to understand what kind of ruler Prophet Sulaiman, peace be upon him, was, and whether war against him was even possible. So she sent many gifts to avoid conflict. When these gifts reached Prophet Sulaiman, peace be upon him, he became very displeased. When the messenger arrived, Prophet Sulaiman, peace be upon him, said, "Do you try to help me with wealth? What my Lord has given me is far better than what he has given you. So keep your gifts for yourselves. Return to them. We will come against them with armies they cannot resist, and we will drive them out in humiliation." The messenger was terrified and returned to Queen Bilqis, telling her everything. She then sent word to Prophet Sulaiman, peace be upon him, that they were ready to submit to Allah. When this message reached Prophet Sulaiman, peace be upon him, he addressed his courtiers, "O chiefs, which of you can bring me her throne before she comes to me?" A powerful Jinn said, "I will bring it to you before you rise from your place." Then a man who had knowledge of the book said, "I will bring it to you before you blink." And he immediately brought Queen Bilqis's throne before Prophet Sulaiman, peace be upon him. When Prophet Sulaiman, peace be upon him, saw it, he said, "This is from the favor of my Lord, to test me whether I am grateful or ungrateful. Whoever is grateful benefits himself, and whoever is ungrateful, my Lord is free of need and most generous." Then Prophet Sulaiman, peace be upon him, ordered that the throne be altered so its appearance would differ. When Queen Bilqis arrived, she was asked, "Is your throne like this?" She replied after thinking, "It seems to be my throne." Then Prophet Sulaiman, peace be upon him, took her into a palace made entirely of glass. Even the floor was glass, and beneath it water was flowing. She thought it was real water and lifted her clothing to avoid getting wet. When she stepped forward, her foot landed on glass. She felt embarrassed, realizing she had been deceived by the appearance. Prophet Sulaiman, peace be upon him, said, "This is a palace paved with glass." Seeing this extraordinary kingdom, she understood that Prophet Sulaiman, peace be upon him, was not only a king, but also a prophet of Allah. She said, "My Lord, I have wronged myself. Now I submit with Sulaiman to Allah, Lord of the worlds." Her entire nation accepted faith with her. Allah granted Prophet Sulaiman, peace be upon him, a magnificent kingdom and immense power, yet he was still human. Death reaches every person. Allah willed that even the death of Prophet Sulaiman, peace be upon him, would become a lesson for people. One day, while the Jinn were working under his supervision, Prophet Sulaiman, peace be upon him, leaned on his staff. In that posture, Allah took his soul. The Jinn continued working, thinking he was alive. 2 years passed before termites hollowed his staff from within. When the staff broke, he fell to the ground, and the Jinn realized he had died long before. Thus, people understood that Jinn do not know the unseen. They too are servants of Allah. And with this, the story of Prophet Sulaiman, peace be upon him, came to an end. From the life of Prophet Sulaiman, peace be upon him, we learn that none is worthy of worship except Allah. We should always remain grateful and turn to Allah in sincere supplication. What seems impossible to us is never impossible for Allah. Therefore, we should always ask Allah abundantly